In India, there are huge amount of opportunity in terms of employment, jobs, business, entrepreneurs, investment, and many more. Wherever you are working doesn't matter, my dear friend, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the best, perform the best, do the best. You would be in a huge, not next year today, but tomorrow you would be. What you have to do here is that you have to perform the best, do the best, contribute the best. In this, when we talk about the startup business in India, most of the startups have failed, barring some of the few who has developed an incredible business not only in India but at the global level as well. This is very important to understand that why most of the startups have failed. As per the survey by IBM, 90% of the startups are not able to run and manage their business for the 5 year. It means within the period of 5 years, most of the startups have closed, have shut down their business. What is the reasons that most of the startups have failed? In spite of when you know that India is a full amount of opportunity, a developing countries where you have a 1.3 billions peoples and a big market. Why most of the startups is not able to contribute and recognize themselves at the international level, at the global level? Is it because of the lack of fund? Is it because of the lack of innovations? Is it because of the patience, the spirit, the passion, the liquidity? What is the reasons? Why these startups have failed? As per the venture capitals, most of the startups have no a blueprint pictures of the company, a solid operating models. So when a venture capitals or investors are willing to invest the money in their company, in their startups, they are not willing to present or they are not able to present the way the investor or venture capitals are demanding. So it is a big problem. And because of that, the lack of fund is started to create. Lack of spirit. There is a conflict in the leaderships. When the startup is starting, there is a curiosity, more innovations, more power that yes, we can do it. But over the period of the time of 1 year, 2 year, the conflict is going to start with the leadership team. And if leadership team is not able to manage how it is going to run their startup business, it is completely fail. Some of the startups have an objective to earn money only. If you have an objective only to earn money only, then how the investor is going to invest the money in your company, in your startup? Because they also want to invest the money in your startup to increase the value of the business. Your ambition is only to earn the money only. There are many more reasons. Some of the reasons which I have just articulating here, basis of my thesis and analysis. But when it comes to know about the incredible success of those startups in the last 2 decades, like Flipkart, Paytm, Ola, Oyo, Practico, Zomato, and many more, you will find out these are the startups who has developed a tremendous business growth over the period of last 2 decades. Look at the example of Paytm, how he has beautifully created the network. Within a second, you can do the merchant, you can do the payment. There is no any problem. And all those payment with the legalities. How it is? How it is a network created by the Ola. You simply go and book the cab through your app. So there are more startup, and in India, it should be developed more startups so that the business could be compared with the global. So when it comes to know at the global level, startup from the India is completely out. They do not have a values. When you talk about the Japan, Korea, China, India have nothing. So it is a big problem. In spite of full amount of opportunity, 1.3 billion populations, a big market, we are not able to create this kind of a startup and deliver at least to our people. So it is a big opportunity for the startup to find out the reasons and develop more. And that is going to help much more in order to contribute in the GDP and growth to the economy. That is much more requirement as of date. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have some plan to do the startup, you have to bring some more innovations and do something more so that you will not be in a failure list. You will get more success. So let us see and watch. This is Sajan Singh signing out. Until we meet again. Thank you. Thank you very much.